Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth. He's the crypto father, the one and only, putting in the hours never.
Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. Today is the 28th of October and it's another Monday. So technically we should be looking at the market. So while I'm going to do that, most importantly, we're going to look at the World Liberty Financial Token launched by Donald J. Trump, which I mentioned here a little while ago before it was launched. I think a day before it was launched, and I never looked at it back again, but I figured I'm going to have a look at it again because there were some comments on it. In the comment section, somebody made a point saying that everything that Donald touches turns into poop. So we're going to have a look at what the token is doing right now. But first, let's have a quick look at the overall crypto market. We're at $2.4 trillion, $53 billion in trading volume. Bitcoin at 67,000, Ethereum above $2.4 thousand, holding strong. Things are looking green on the 24 hours. Solana is tearing it up once again, 8.4% up on 7 days. Toncoin back down to below 5, and Cardano struggling as always. I published a video 13 days ago entitled Donald Trump's DeFi ICO, and while one person said that that was good news for crypto, Trump, obviously I was talking about Trump quite possibly being elected, and him supporting crypto is obviously good for crypto. A lot of the other comments were not so favorable, very skeptical. Let's hope he wins and win for us all. And the person was skeptical about rug pulling. Now this wouldn't be a rug pull per se, because it would be hard for Donald Trump himself or anybody else associated with him to simply rug pull, right? That would be a big no-no, but it would be quite possible for the token to turn out to be a flop. And by the look of it, we're going to take a look at it in just a minute. It may not be turning out too great. But let's have a look at the token. So first of all, on the main page, it says inspired by Donald J. Trump. So basically the family, Donald Trump and everybody else related to him, have basically distanced themselves from the token. None of Donald J. Trump, any of his family members, or any directors, officers, or employees of the Trump Organization, DT, Marks, DeFi, LLC, or any of their respective affiliates is an officer, director, founder, or employee of World Liberty Financial or its affiliates. I was under the presumption, and this was what Donald Trump was announcing, was that his wife Ivanka and her son were going to run this project. But I guess for whatever logistic reasons, taxation or the SEC being on their back, they decided to distance themselves from the actual token. When you enter the coin, there are two choices. You live in the USA, you live outside the USA. And the first page we're greeted with is the staggering, surprising amount of tokens that have not been sold. Now, the token has been listed, has a market cap of 20 billion tokens. It seems, just based on the math here, 19 billion tokens remaining and 959 million tokens have been sold. The total sale volume, 20 billion tokens, which at this price tag would place the total valuation of this token at $300 million, which is a pretty large amount for a token that is just being launched. And it always surprises me, like tokens, you know, they list a sale price, and so this is a problem, I think, because that makes it a security, if I'm not mistaken, selling tokens at a set price when the market, prior to the market actually deciding what the value of that actual token is. But so as of right now, close to $15 million worth of the WLFI tokens have been sold, which is a pretty large number. That's it. It's a pretty large number. $14 million sold worth of these tokens. But it is a huge cry away from its final sale goal of 20 billion tokens. So it doesn't seem like this token is heavily sought after, as much sought after as one would have hoped, you know, having Donald Trump on the face of the token. What are the benefits of actually owning this thing? So equal voting power, proposal creation, steering DeFi's future. Owning WLFI tokens lets you shape the future of decentralized finance, obviously. And then on the panel here, the team, there are a bunch of people, with the exception of Donald J. Trump, who is the chief crypto advocate, Web3 ambassador Eric Trump and Donald J. Trump Jr. Web3 ambassador, and Web3 ambassador is Barron Trump. And so they've labeled themselves as basically just the faces behind it. And the people who are actually working on it, I've never heard of them except for Chase Hero, who has done some work with Paul Logan on his from broke to millionaire in 14 days on his extravaganza, crypto extravaganza. And we know what Paul Logan's crypto adventures were like. A lot of people were left stranded. They lost money. Crypto eggs or kitty eggs, whatever they were called, basically scammed people out of a bunch of money, and Logan Paul refused to pay people back. CoffeeZilla made a video about that, and he was not too happy. So this is who Chase Hero is. Basically, he worked with Paul Logan on launching a bunch of scams which took people's money and never returned it back. So this on your team, on the team of the World Financial Token does not look too good. And if you notice the fact that we've got like everybody suited up for this except for this dude who's got his hat on backwards. While I appreciate that myself, you know, if you set a certain etiquette for photography class, man, this is probably something that you should adjust before you come on. Stephen Witkoff is an American investor and landlord, yet over here he's labeled as the co-founder. So basically I would assume that there's a bunch of people, the co-founders. Zach Folkman, who is an entrepreneur and investor, his passion is teaching others to start their own successful social media agency and live the life they dream of. Okay. And Mr. Zach Witkoff, who's probably Steven's son, Alex Witkoff. I'm not gonna go through all of these, but I highly doubt that any of these people have any serious cryptocurrency or blockchain experience. So there is the white paper, which is cunningly called the gold paper rather than white paper, and it has a nice face. So basically Trump is just the face behind a token. That's what it's supposed to be. And the first thing that you find on the white paper or the gold paper is that the tokens are not available for US persons, for people living in the USA, and are not available for persons outside of the United States, and are only available for people living outside the United States. The tokens have not been registered with any US or other authority and may not be offered or sold in the United States. So basically, in order to avoid any troubles with the SEC, in order to avoid the possibility of it being labeled as a security, they have decided not to sell it to any US citizens or within the United States. And so disclosure is that it's inspired by the vision of Donald J. Trump and is pioneering a new era of decentralized finance. So how does this thing actually function? Did they develop their own blockchain, or how is this protocol, or how is this project actually delivering what it's supposed to deliver? The World Liberty Financial Protocol, the WLF protocol, plans to provide users with information and access to third-party DeFi applications, including third-party digital wallet providers for acquiring, holding, and transferring stablecoins and non-security digital assets, as well as liquidity pools which enable supplying stablecoins to general yields or borrowing funds using non-security digital asset collateral. So basically, the WLF coin basically just gives you access to the project and gives you voting rights on what to do with the money that you decide to put into the project. And then it uses third-party applications that are not created by the team at all, but it just uses third-party applications like digital wallets and DeFi applications in order to decide what to do with the money that is being put into it, though the money that you put into it and anybody else does. For example, there is currently a temperature check proposal to launch an AVA version 3 instance of WLF for approval by AVA DAO, and which would also require approval through the WLF governance platform. In addition to required approvals, implementation would be subject to technical integrations and regulatory considerations. These are the types of finance opportunities unique to decentralized finance that align with WLF's mission to support a strong US dollar through decentralized finance, remove the need for central bank digital currency, CBDCs, and enable more direct interaction, bypass transactional financial intermediaries. So I guess they are hoping to, I don't know, the goal is to get rid of, to not allow CBDCs to be a thing and propose or to support the use of stable coins. But the World Liberty Financial Project or coin has actually nothing else to offer. They haven't created anything other than offering services that are already available on Aave. Onboarding Web 2 users to Web 3 with the Trump brand. A key part of our mission at World Liberty Financial is to leverage the goal, reach, and recognition of the brand, Trump brand, to bring as many Web 2 users into the world of Web 3 as possible. Inspired by Chief Crypto Advocate Donald J. Trump, we aim to introduce DeFi to a broader audience that may have previously been unfamiliar or hesitant to engage with decentralized assets and cryptocurrency. So they're not really providing anything spectacular, anything unusual. I think the idea is that a large portion of the American people, a large portion of the world is still unable to grasp, to come to terms with what Web3 is or the blockchain or cryptocurrencies. And so the goal of this token, WLF, is to expose these people to that world, to bring more of these people into that world. And I guess they're hoping to make it a little bit easier by taking their money, giving them the WLF token in exchange, and using their money to put it into stable coins and some DeFi projects that are running on blockchains like the Avalanche blockchain. To support this goal, we have focused on user experience, UX, and user interface design, seeking to ensure that navigating the WLF platform is intuitive and seamless for everyone, from first-time users to experienced DeFi enthusiasts. The WLF platform will seek to provide an accessible and straightforward experience, minimizing the complexity often associated with DeFi, so that eligible users of all backgrounds can more easily learn about, explore, and access the new financial opportunities Web3 offers. By combining the powerful outreach of the Trump brand with a focus on user-friendly design, WLF is committed to democratizing access to DeFi and fostering mass adoption on DeFi and cryptocurrency. So basically what they're saying is that they're trying to make it very simple for people to use DeFi. This is an interesting piece here. The World Liberty Financial Governance Platform. The WLF governance platform is community governed through the WLFI token. WLF is not a decentralized autonomous organization. Rather, WLF is a Delaware non-stock corporation with a board of directors, but as a non-stock corporation, it does not have stockholders, only the people who are holding the tokens. And their goal is to bring it back to America, despite the fact that right now it is not available to Americans or anybody residing in America. The token is launched on Ethereum, obviously, network Ethereum mainnet ERC20, total supply 100 billion tokens. So if only 20 billion tokens are put on sale, where are the remaining 80 billion tokens? And the token is non-transferable. Non-transferable tokens are a type of token that are not intended to be transferred between accounts. They are also known as soul-bound tokens. NTTs are different from non-fungible tokens, which can be freely transferred between accounts on a blockchain. And so we're going by the assumption that once you basically put money into the token, it'll be stuck on World Liberty Financial on the website or the wallet or wherever the heck they keep it, but you will not be able to move it off of it. So you can't move it between accounts. So I'm not sure how that's going to function. It's just going to have to keep it on here, and it will not be tradable. You won't be able to resell it. Basically, it's donations. These are donations to the Trump campaign. The distribution of tokens goes as follows. 35% of the tokens will be on sale. 32.5% will be dedicated to community growth and incentives. This allocation is planned to be reserved for expanding participation in governance of the WLF community and for building the WLF pool. 30% are going to initial supporter allocation. This allocation is for the initial supporters, whatever that means, whatever initial supporters are, and then 2.5% of the tokens are going to the team and advisors. 30 million of initial net protocol revenue will be held in reserve controlled by the WLF multi-sig to cover operating expenses, indemnities, and obligations. So basically, from the get-go, these guys, the investors behind it, have decided that 30 million is going to their pockets for whatever reasons, whatever purposes. Right now, the project has collected 14 million. So technically 100% of what's collected so far is in the pockets of the people who are running this thing. Net protocol revenues include revenues to WLF from any source, including without limitation platform use fees, token sale proceeds, advertising, or other sources of revenue after deduction of agreed expenses and reserves for WLF continued operations. So basically, they're saying we're taking all the money that's coming our way without any reservations. We're gonna deduct the expenses and operations, and we're still gonna get our $30 million worth no matter what. The remainder of the net protocol revenues will be paid to DT Marks DeFi LLC Axiom Management Group, which are entities affiliated with our founders and certain service providers, initial supporters. Those are the initial supporters. These entities have indicated to WLF their intent to deploy the majority of their fees received on the WLF protocol once launched. So basically, the people who are running, all these investors, all these entrepreneurs have companies, and these companies are listed on the gold paper as the initial supporters because they can't directly say that they are the initial supporters. So all that money that is being sent right now, 30 million of it is going to go into their pocket. So this sounds like a very raw deal. It sounds like it sounds very scammy. That's basically what it sounds like. And to, I guess, add salt to injury, I'm not sure, but they were talking about using a third-party wallet, and right now there's only one person listed as being part of it. It's Tomo Wallet, and Tomo Wallet is a social wallet that has been created for Telegram. So they're using a Telegram-based wallet that is going to be most likely the main wallet used by the project. So they don't even have their own wallet. It's not going to have its own wallet. We'll just have use a wallet that was designed for the use with Telegram. And all the Donalds, all the Trumps are now ambassadors or advocates, while the Folkmans and Witkoffs are the co-founders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 co-founders, collecting huge fees on this thing. To conclude, World Liberty Financial, inspired by vision of Donald J. Trump, is intended to be more than a decentralized finance platform. It's a movement to help secure the future of the US dollar in a digital world without succumbing to the centralized control of CBDCs. With WLFI, you are a participant, you are a voter, you can be part of the future of decentralized finance. World Liberty Finance ethos and view towards stablecoins. I gotta say, the look of it reminds me of something that I saw before. Just the look itself, this whole gold embroidery, it's like reminiscent of Sidra coin or something, which I've looked at before, and this is Sidra coin, and it's got a similar logo. It's like gold black mix, and it just I don't know what this coin is. I looked at it, it looked very iffy, and right now they want you to like log into the website with a KYC. I'm not going to do that to look at the website. So, but this is what WLFI token website reminds me of. It's a kind of black on gold on black, and it just doesn't, I don't know, the only thing is Donald Trump, and it's too bad that he put himself on this because it reads like it reads scammy. All the white paper or the gold paper, it doesn't read very well. It doesn't have a very good proposal. I would certainly not be investing any money into it personally, but who knows? But so that's the review of this token. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, if you purchased some, if you didn't purchase some, but it's not something I would be interested in. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in purchasing a brand new wallet, a crypto wallet, hardware wallet, then Descent has you covered. We've got this biometric wallet, fantastic thing. With a purchase of 2 right now, by following the ref link below the video, you can get 2 of these bad boys with $130 discount. If you want to just get 1, you get yourself you can get a $50 discount on this. You can do that by following the links below the video. Get the wallet, get yourself registered, and store your stash. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. And the biometric scanner will make sure that this will never get hacked by any dummy, because I mean, they would have to chop off your finger to steal it. I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Peace.